Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making wet dog food. Homemade dog food, that is, in a crock pot. Don't mind my crock pot, it's a little bit dirty. First step is chicken livers, oats, carrots, spinach, and peas is what we're using. And then whenever you make wet dog food or homemade dog food, you have to use a supplement. The supplement I'm using is the Senior Ultimate Daily Vitamin Powder for seniors. You can get at PetSmart, not sponsored by the way. And I don't use the powder in the food while I'm making it. I usually mix it in when I'm feeding it to them. I have two senior dogs who are both 12 years old, and they have teeth problems, so it's easier for me to cook their food than to buy cans. And it's actually saved us over $20 every 2 weeks. So, first things first is you want to grab chicken livers. This is 2.5 pounds of chicken livers. And I cooked it for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. It was still frozen. I wasn't going to show that because that's a lot of blood, and I just mixed the blood and the juices and everything together. After it cooks, you want to mash it down. Hence the color of usually wet dog food. And it's actually, I use chicken livers because they grind up a lot better than actual chicken. And they're a lot better for your dog. Next thing is I'm going to add carrots. Now these are from Kroger's, not sponsored. And I usually use the shredded ones. I used to do whole ones, but they can't eat them anymore like that. And I freeze them just to keep them to last longer. I will probably only use about a fourth of a bag maybe. I usually weigh it out in my scale, which, let's see here, and it's on pounds right now, so we want ounces. There we go. And usually I'll go with maybe 4 to 6 ounces of each of these. Now, this I will probably either do an 8 or a 6 or 8 ounce. So we'll do that right now. Okay, I took a small pause so I can do this. Okay. Right now I'm going to clear this. Make sure it's at 0. Roughly about that. That should be good. Let's do 6, just in case. If it goes over, it's okay. As long as you have. And then I just pour it in. Yep, still frozen. Still pouring it in. And then my spinach, I did not thaw beforehand. Probably should, but not going to. And I try to do equal parts of what I make. Like if I'm doing 6 ounces of peas, I'll do 6 ounces of spinach. Always check to see what your dog likes. If your dog doesn't like spinach, maybe use lettuce instead, or kale would work. I just like spinach because it's easy to find and it melts down real fast, and they really don't care about eating it. Maybe this little piece. Oh, there we go. And then we dump it back. So if any of you are new, I film on my phone. So that's why if you see something that is paused, I usually pause it when I'm trying to do stuff because I only have one hand. And I don't have a setup. Some carrots. As I try to slip through my fingers. If I could find like smally diced carrots, that would probably work in my favor. Because my dog Henry does not like carrots whatsoever. He's probably looking at me like, I'm not eating that, lady, as I'm making this, because he's below me. And I don't know if he could see me or not. Probably smells it. Like, ugh, someone's cooking carrots. Okay, that's about 3. So I'm going to dump it. I might only do 4 or 5. Like I said, he really doesn't like carrots. The other one will eat them. I try to cook them down until they're like super soft. And our wet dog food used to cost us like $17 a week. And this has cut it back a lot. Don't worry, I will shake it all out. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Now, I just mix it together. I will probably add a cup or so of water. And actually, I don't think this would be too bad for any person to eat also, as of right now, because it's all stuff that humans can eat, you know. This is the one good thing I like about making homemade dog food. I know what's in it. I know, okay, if my dogs are not feeling good, well, what's causing them to be not feeling good? So far, no problems. I've been making homemade dog food for about 3 months now. And I change it up. Like 2 weeks ago, I made, instead of using carrots, I used sweet potatoes, and I just cooked it and then mashed them in the oven. That's going to take a while for those. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to add about 2 cups of water just to help with everything. Maybe a little bit more. Probably a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to add 4 cups of water just to help. Because when I add oatmeal, it will actually make it thicker. And oatmeal, people go, oh, but oatmeal is a grain. Not all grain is bad for your dogs. Just look, like, corn is really bad. Wheat's really bad. Like, I don't think oatmeal is that bad, quite frankly. And my dogs actually really like oatmeal treats. Everything. So, I think it really depends on your dog. And, you know, you can make this ahead of time. I have made big batches. Like, if I know I'm going out of town and my dogs are being babysat, I will actually make this ahead of time and they'll be ready to go. Okay. We do use dry kibble for our other dog, but this is just for our seniors. Oh. Let's do it this way. I always have a clear container out. That's how much the bowl weighed. Okay. And then you start pouring. I think I might do just 2 cups or a filling of this, which actually probably will work because it's about 6 ounces. That works. And you want the water in there for the oatmeal. Oatmeal thickens with water. My dogs are below me and they're like, Mom's making us food for tonight. And I'm using a masher because I'd rather use that than, it's the one tool I know I can use for just dog food. But you don't have to. You can, if you want to wash it, you can wash it. I wash it, but I just know, okay, I'm not going to mix it with anything, like, just in case. You can also throw in some hard-boiled eggs in here. That would be really good for them. And good for their coats. Sometimes I will add a small thing of coconut oil in for just some added fat. But you really don't need it. And there it is. I just let it cook up and then it's ready to serve within probably an hour. I will usually dish them out into containers of food in some glass or hard BPA-free plastic containers. And then this will be enough for probably a week and a half to 2 weeks. I usually try to use a 5-pound things of chicken liver, but I used half of it last week and I didn't have enough, so there's that. And I hope you have a good day.